A lot of my clients ask me the same questions. Can I buy a home around Orlando in a gated community with special pricing and incentives? Well, today I have just that. A home with a $100,000 price reduction and all the perks. Let me show you why this could be your new Florida home. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendoly Quiñones, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Today, I want to welcome you into a new boutique community here in Apopka, Florida by MI Homes Wolf Lake Ranch. Now, when I say boutique community, this home is only going to have 61 estate style homes, and its location is amazing with all of the development that is going on here in Apopka, Florida. Now, in its proximity, we are only 12 minutes from Kings Landing, which is one of my favorite locations to go kayaking in. We are only minutes away from Rock Springs, which growing up, this is exactly where I came. We're less than 15 minutes from both of those locations. We have a Publix and all of our shopping centers 10 minutes away from this location, and also our hospitals and medical facilities under 10 minutes away. And if you haven't heard of that new Wild Oaks project going on here in Apopka, Florida, we are only 5 minutes down the road from that area, and they're gonna have hospitals, a 3-acre medical campus, they're gonna have hotels, 2-story Target, nail salons, you name it, it's going to be in that plaza. I'm gonna link that information for you down in the description. Now, aside from locally what we have to offer, we are also only minutes away from that 429, which is going to take us to Orlando within 30 minutes. That's right, for those of you looking for a home within 30 minutes of Orlando, I have found you that community. And we are only 40 minutes from the Disney parks. 429 leads you directly into the Disney parks, and about an hour and a half from Daytona Beach, Clearwater, Tampa, Florida, Ocala, and Gatesville, a centralized location where you can do so much, whether that be locally or a little bit further out. Now, in regards to the home that we're going to see in today's video, it is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home with a 3-car garage, beautiful finishes, paver driveway, a nice front porch chair you to go ahead and sit outside. You're going to have the back lanai, and the lot spaces are amazing. This home is sitting on a 0.25 acre lot, 130 by 80 in dimensions. Your neighbor is not right next to you, even though you're in a community. It is gated, has sidewalks and everything that you are looking for. Now, I know I talked your ear out, so let's go ahead and start the tour. Stepping into the home, we are welcomed with the foyer area. You're gonna see that we have tall ceilings, porcelain tiles all throughout the home, minus the bedrooms. And immediately to the left of the home, we're gonna be directed into this little hallway where we're gonna have our first 2 bedrooms and the first bathroom, which features 2 vanities, white cabinets, quartz countertop, and plenty of space. I'm gonna go ahead and step into the first bedroom so that you can get an idea of its dimensions. Now, keep in mind, we're walking into the home, so we are facing the front of the home. In this case, you're gonna have the 2 windows that are gonna bring in that natural light. Like always, these people have the view in that porch, so if they don't want to go outside, they don't have to. And just to give you guys an idea of what we have as far as closet size goes, we definitely have a pretty decent sized closet. And the bedrooms, I'm going to list the dimensions, does fit a queen size bed in every single one of the bedrooms. Now, when we walk out of this hallway, we're back into that foyer area. And as we continue forward, we are going to have that 3-car garage. Now, one thing I I like to mention is that it does include the garage door opener. This house features a tankless water heater and gas in the kitchen, so your stovetop is going to be kitchen. So it does have a lot of added features that we don't see in other homes. Now, stepping into the laundry space, this is actually a pretty decent size. You can do a lot of things in here. It already does include the sink for you, so for those of you who like to clean your mops or whatever, wash your dog, whatever, you have enough space there. You do have the shelves, but as always, change it into cabinets if that's more your style. Washer and dryer is not included, and we do have the AC handler over to this side for you to get that that servicing throughout the year. Now, one thing that I absolutely love about this builder's homes is that they do give a lot of storage space in different ways. So if you have a 2-story, you're gonna have the little Harry Potter closet. In this case, you're gonna have this space here to store all our hurricane supplies, our cleaning supplies, shoes, coats, whatever you want. It definitely is a good size to have in your home. Just storage in general. I actually don't have storage in my house. I kind of wish I had a little bit more. I would love this. Now, finally, at the end of the foyer, we are stepping into that kitchen space. You do have the gas stove in this kitchen. This kitchen is gourmet style, so you're gonna have the nice long island space. The deep sink, you do have 42-inch cabinets with the crown molding. And if the range is more your style, you do get the range. And you also have this beautiful backsplash. You guys, I am in love with how this looks. The backsplash, the undermount lighting, it just feels so elegant. It gives it an extra added touch. And then an extra plus in this kitchen is that you have the microwave and the oven kind of set up in the gourmet style. And then you're gonna have, you guys know already, that place for the coffee, for your bar, if that's something that you really want, you wanna spike your coffee a little bit. And then over to this side, we're gonna have that pantry space, which is still a decent size. Now, just want you guys to have a nice view of all the cabinet space that you get before we go into our dining area. So this is where our dining table would go. Rectangle, square, circle, triangle, whatever shape you want to do. We do have the big, large window bringing in that lighting, and we have the tri-fold sliding door over to this side, leading us out into that covered lanai. My favorite part of this home, the great room, the family room, the living room, whatever you want to call it. This is definitely a living space for those of you who tell me, I want a large kitchen and I want a large living area. This house checked those boxes. And you get, I mean, honestly, I would probably call this like a double tray ceiling. You are gonna have this chandelier here. Not my style, but if you wanted to change it out, put in a fan or do anything with it, you have that. The connection over to this side for that oversized TV, you guys. Like, I feel like a mini-me over on this wall. It's so big, there's so much space. You can do honestly any size couch that you want. And then my favorite thing about this builder in general, there's a lot of window space throughout the home. So in this case, the living area does have the 3 windows, which are bringing in that natural light. As of right now, there's no rear neighbors. So it kind of gives you some peace of mind, some privacy, and it just, overall, the community and the home looks nice. Now we're gonna go into this hallway, which is gonna have our powder room or our half bathroom, whatever you wanna call it. And then over into that 3rd bedroom, a decent size. You guys, I'm sorry if it's a little dark. The electricity isn't working in this bedroom specifically. A walk-in closet. This bedroom does have its own private bathroom. So if you're somebody who's looking for a home where it has kind of like its own second primary, this is a perfect fit for you. Decent size in the bedrooms. You can put a queen and a king size bed in here, and you do get that window that's facing the side of the home. Now you guys, let's go ahead and step into that primary bedroom. Stepping into the primary bedroom, just to give you guys a perspective of where we are, this bedroom is in the back of the home. You do have a little hallway leading you into the primary bedroom. And you guys, again, windows in the home, all over, bathroom, bedrooms, whatever. This primary bedroom features 3 windows, bringing in that light, enough space for a California and a king size bed, whatever size you want. The tray ceilings, the connection for you to go ahead and put in your fan, whatever you want. If that's your style, obviously, you can put in your fan. If you want to add some lighting when you move in, that is perfectly okay, but it is a comfortable size bedroom. Again, as always, dimensions in the description down below. And then we're gonna have our walk-in closet. Now I know some of you guys don't like the closets to be in the bathroom, but in this case, we do not have that. We have a very large closet. Honestly, this closet kind of seems like the size of my mom's closet. And I'm kind of curious, Mom, if you're watching this, let me know if this is the same size as yours, but it's a really good size. DIY kit will make this closet even better. Now we're gonna go ahead and step into that primary bathroom. And you guys, I love the way that this builder does their bathrooms. Let me go ahead and show you. So in this case, this builder offers us individual sinks. So one person has all of this space, quartz countertops, to go ahead and store their own whatever they want. You drawers and cabinets on this side, and then over to this side, the other homeowner will have their own vanity, which is a plus. This is not something that you see often. It does include a linen closet and of course the private toilet over to this side. And then we do get that standing shower with the frameless doors, you guys. This is so amazing. It's spacious in here. You don't feel crowded. I know that's something that you see in some of the bathrooms, but not in this case. And you do have kind of like a little pocket to go ahead and store all your things. And it also steps down. So if that's something that you're looking for, maybe you're somebody who's retired, knee surgery, so many different situations, this has that for you. And if you wanted that bathtub, or maybe you don't, you can go ahead and take this out, extend this over, or if you want to go ahead and enjoy this bathtub after a long day of work, stressful week, maybe you have something going on in their personal life where you kind of just want to de-stress instead of going to the spa, you do it at home. This is it. Now you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what this home offers as far as backyard space. All right, guys, one of the things that I do want to mention, as I said when we were in the dining room, this one does have the trifold doors, but it also does have the screens for you. So if you wanted to open that out and enjoy that indoor-outdoor space, you have that capability. Now, this lanai is actually a little bit bigger than your standard size lanai, so you can fit a nice table here, your barbecue, weekend barbecues. You guys, summer is coming around. I mean, I know we have a couple of months, but let's just say summer is coming around because it feels like Florida weather allows you to enjoy that a little early. But anyways, back to the house. You're gonna have your pavers included in the lanai. And as I said, you do have 0.25 acres of land in this community. Even though we are in a community, you don't typically see this. So you have enough space to go ahead and build that pool if that's something that you're looking for. You do have this concrete fencing behind you, so if you wanted to maybe put the fence only on the sides, you don't have to worry about the back. And an added bonus is that this builder does have the sprinkler system all throughout the home, so that is a major plus, and it is public water and public sewer. Now, enough about the tour and the home. Let's go ahead and step back inside to talk numbers. Well guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the tour of this beautiful 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home with 2,765 square feet, a 3-car garage on a 0.25 acre lot, again with a price reduction. Now I'm gonna get right to it. This home was listed at $811,000 and it is now listed at $710,000. $100,000 price reduction, perks as far as closing costs covered, and you get a special interest rate. So as of right now, you can get a 3.875 interest rate. And in some cases, we might even be able to get a 2.875 interest rate on these homes, which is something that we are not seeing at all in today's market. You get amazing finishes, a gourmet style kitchen for all of my chefs. As I always say, I like to eat. So if you want to come in here and make a sancocho, or maybe you want to make a mofongo con carne frita, or maybe you want to make some oxtail, I am here for it. If you want to invite me over so that we can go ahead and eat. Beautiful backsplash 42-inch cabinets with the crown molding, your oven microwave combination, farmhouse sink, spacious living room, spacious bedroom. Guys, the list goes on and on as far as what we're getting in this home. Now, again, this is a boutique community with only 61 homes. It is gated and the HOA is only $229 a month, which takes care of a lot of things in the community. I'm going to list all the things that it takes care of in the description below, in a great location. Again, guys, the homes closer to Orlando are a little bit more pricier. So if you want to be closer to Orlando, but maybe you don't want to pay that huge price point, this is definitely an area for you, especially with all the growth that's going on and all of the possibilities as far as what you can enjoy Florida nature wise. Now, I do want to mention that if you're somebody who's maybe in Miami and you want to sell your home, si quieren vender su casa, yo sí ayudo a los clientes de Miami. So if you maybe want to sell your home, but you're trying to find that agent to help you sell and purchase, I definitely offer sales, not just in Ocala. I don't just work Ocala, I work St. Cloud, Orlando, Kissimmee, honestly anywhere in Central Florida. And I also help plenty of families sell their homes down in South Florida. So make sure to give me a call if you wanted to talk a little bit more about that sale. Now, if you want to schedule a consultation with me, my Calendly link is down below. That is the best way to get in contact with me so that we can see where you are in this journey and I can help you win with Wendoly.